guys, so this is the second channel. This is the second video I go ahead and make for my channel. It is the first video I do actually talk with you guys. I am gonna go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about myself and a tiny little story. So my name is Tanya. I pretty much grew up my whole life in California. A couple of years ago, my parents had decided to move us to Mexico, to Guadalajara. And the story I'm gonna tell you guys is about the first time I had to ride a bus to get to school here. Mind you, this was a couple years back. I had never been on a bus here, and I was lost. Just a tiny bit. Just didn't make it to school. And well, what happened was that we had to move to a house that was a couple hours away from my school, and my mom was like, well, you're gonna have to take a bus. I was like, okay, not a problem. So she was like, okay, you're gonna take this bus, you're gonna get to a mall, and then you're gonna go ahead and wait for this other route, and it's gonna take you directly to school. It's gonna leave you right in front of your school, like right at the door. It's like, I believed her, of course. I believed her. She's my mother, so I believed her. Should have not. And so I get to the bus, and I take the rides. Everything's fine. And then when I get to the mall, I started waiting for the other route. After 15 minutes of waiting, I noticed that there was no bus. I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't see this route. Buses for this place come up. Buses for this other place show up. It's like, where's mine? I was like, oh, now what? So I started asking around. Like, hey, do you guys know where this bus is? Does it actually pass through here? Like, no, it doesn't. Sorry. I was like, thanks. No. And this lady, she was like, no, it doesn't pass through here anymore. It used to pass through the mall, like right outside the mall a couple years ago, but not anymore. If you want to get that bus, you have to cross the street, practically walk 10 blocks down, and wait at some like sketchy corner for the bus. I was like, not trying to die today. No. So I was like, what else can I do? So she was like, well, there's this other bus you can take. You can take this bus. It will drop you off a street down where you need to get the other one to get to where you need to go. I was like, okay. So I listened to the lady. I told the bus driver, I was like, hey, I need to get this other bus. They had told me that I can get this one and get off like a street before the actual bus stop. I was like, yeah, you can get on this one. I'll tell you where you need to get off, and you'll have no issues. Being me, believing the driver, I believed him. I get on, and I sit back and put my earbuds in, and he's like, if you're gonna put earbuds, just take one out so you can hear me when I talk to you. It's like, okay, not a problem. So I took one out, listening. After a while, I noticed that there was less and less people on the bus, and I was like, wait, wasn't I supposed to get off a while ago? What happened? It's supposed to be like 10 blocks. It's been like an hour long ride. I don't think it's an hour to get to 10 blocks on a bus. So I was like, what's going on? Okay. And I just like sit there, wait. And then I started looking around. There's nobody else on the bus. Like absolutely no one. It's dead on there. I was like, shit. I'm gonna die. Like this guy just stopped the bus, like, in the middle. Like, I didn't know where it was, so it was like in the middle of nowhere for me. There was like trees all over, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? I asked the guy, well, where are we? You know, wasn't I supposed to get off a while ago? He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to tell you, it was a while back, and I'm sorry. I was like, well, can you take me back? And he was like, sorry, we're at the end of the route, and I don't go back in another 30 minutes. I was like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? And so this guy was like, okay, well, the guy behind me, he's going back to the mall in like a couple of minutes. Go ahead and tell him. Tell him that I sent you. Tell him what happened, and he'll take you right back to the mall, right where I picked you up. And I was like, I don't know. Like, okay, you know, I didn't really have a choice. I had no idea where I was. I was in this sketchy place. I was not trying to die that day, so I went and asked him. And I told the other bus driver, he's like, well, yeah, go ahead, I'll leave you back at the mall, and not a problem. It's like, okay. So I get on, and he's like, oh, it's free, don't worry. It's like, okay, thanks, you know. Now I'm trying to save them pesos, you know, everything's good. And then we just stayed there 10 minutes. And the guy just like keeps eyeing me through the mirror, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a weird place. This guy's not leaving. He's just looking at me. And then after a while, he's like, okay, we can go now. I was just waiting for some people. I was like, okay. No, the place was dead. There's nobody there, not a single soul. But okay. So we ended up leaving. We go back to the mall, and I was like, what do I do now? At this point, it's 6 in the afternoon. I had to be at school at 5, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I have no idea where I am. I don't even know how to get to where I'm supposed to go. The only other place I know how to get from here is to my house. So I call my mom. I'm like, yo, so mom, this is what happened. Did not make it to school. I've been on the freaking bus for 5 hours. Did not make it to school. What do I do? Well, just come back home. Okay, so I do. On the way back home, so yeah, I'm gonna paint you like a little picture. I had bright red hair, like a raccoon black eye, and a Guns N' Roses shirt, black, with a skull on it, and I had like a little skull choker. And there was this like older lady right next to me, like right here, and as soon as she sees me, she takes out her Bible, and then she starts praying out loud, like not even to herself, but out loud, and looking at me. She was like praying like this, looking at me. I was like, okay. Like, I think she thought it was like the Antichrist or something, I don't know. But she just started praying. She prayed for a full hour until she got off, and I was like, that was the worst hour. Like, this lady praying at me. I was just trying to like get the demons out of me, or I don't even know. But that happened, and the good thing is I got home, I got alive, and I got the Bible right at me. So it was a very interesting day. And so yeah, so if you guys like the story, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment below any of your thoughts, any ideas, because I don't know what direction I want to take my channel yet. So go ahead and comment below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.